Hello everyone, welcome to GK Today. All the videos of GK Today are absolutely free and available on GK Today's YouTube channel. And if you are looking for interactive quizzes in text and also their solutions, then please download the GK Today's Academy Android app. We have several free and paid courses in that app. And also I would like to recommend you that if you are preparing for UPSC Prelims Examination 2021 and 2022, then we have a daily current affairs quiz series in Academy app. You may subscribe to that series if you find it good. In that quiz, we provide daily 10 questions especially crafted for the UPSC preliminary examination, and we try to connect each current affairs event with some fundamental knowledge in a static general studies topic. We hope you will find it very useful. Further, after the successful completion of the series on Indian polity, in which we cover the entire Indian polity in 60 videos with more than 1000 MCQs, here we are back to start up with another series that is on world geography. And this particular series is of 95 videos, and in each video we are going to discuss about 10 to 15 questions. So now let's begin with the questions on world geography. So the first question is, which of the following forms outermost solid part of the earth? Now you have the following options and the correct answer is option B, that is crust. See, structure of earth's interior is divided into three parts. Outermost layer of the earth, that is known as crust. Innermost layer of the earth, that is known as core. And mantle is the layer that is lying between the crust and the core. Moving ahead with the next question. So which of the following layer of the earth is termed as Sial? So you have the following options and the correct answer is option B, that is crust. Why crust is also known as Sial? See, the outermost layer of the earth, that is crust, is known as Sial because major constituent elements of crust are silica and aluminium. Silica stands with Si and aluminium Al. And similarly, in this way, mantle is also known as Sima because major constituent elements of mantle are magnesium and silicon. And likewise, innermost layer of the earth, that is core, is also known as knife because core is mainly composed of the iron, Fe and nickel, that is Ni. Now the next question is, lithosphere is the combination of which among the following? So you have the following options and the correct answer is option C, that is crust and the uppermost part of mantle. See, lithosphere basically refers to the portion of depth up to 200 km from the surface of the earth, right? And the crust and the uppermost part of the mantle are called lithosphere. Moving ahead with the next question. So, which of the following rocks found in oceanic crust? Now you have the following options and the correct answer is option B, that is basalt. So the basalt is the type of rock found in oceanic crust, and igneous, metamorphic and sedimentary rocks are found in continental crust, whereas granite is an example of igneous rock. Moving ahead with the next question. So, which of the following is the major element of the earth crust? Now you have the following options and the correct answer is option B, that is oxygen. Yes, it's right. Oxygen is the major element of the earth crust, followed by silicon, aluminium, iron, calcium, sodium, potassium, magnesium and other elements. Moving ahead with the next question. So which of the following is known as the thinnest layer of the earth? Now you have the following options and the correct answer is option A, that is crust. So the crust is the outermost part of the lithosphere of the earth and it is usually distinguished from the underlying mantle by its chemical makeup. So it is the thinnest layer as it extends only from 30 to 45 km on land and 5 to 10 km in the ocean. Moving ahead with the next question. So which among the following is the most abundant element by mass in earth's crust? So you have the following options and the correct answer is option D, that is oxygen. See, oxygen is the third most abundant element in the universe by mass after hydrogen and helium, and the most abundant element by mass in the earth's crust. Where further, Further, diatomic oxygen gas constitutes 20.9% of the volume of air. Moving ahead with the next question. So which currents cause the flow of the middle mantle? Now you have the following options and the correct answer is option B, that is convection currents. See, the middle mantle flows because of the convection currents. These currents are caused by the very hot material at the deepest part of the mantle. Now the next question is, which layer contains almost 67% of the Earth's mass? Now you have the following options and the correct answer is option B, that is mantle. So the mantle lies from about 40 kilometers to 2900 kilometers below the surface and it contains 67% of the mass of the Earth. Now the next question is, what is the average thickness of the continental crust? Now you have the following options and the correct answer is option A, that is around 35 kilometer. So the average thickness of the continental crust is around 35 kilometer and it is thicker than the oceanic crust. I would like to add that I'm really happy for all the appreciation we are getting on this series that we have started on geography, and we promise you to bring up the best content available for your examinations at GK Today, and keep supporting us and stay tuned for the more upcoming videos. Thank you.